Hey there kids, it's your good buddy Uncle Ben Eller here with Sweetwater to show you guys how to play the intro to one of the most legendary arena rockin' tunes of all time, Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. There's a lot of misconceptions about how Slash plays this, the tone and delay settings and all that jazz, and I'm going to do my best to clear all that stuff up for you guys today. Gear-wise for today's video, I've got a couple of very lovely things that I got from the fine folks at Sweetwater, like this Slash Signature Victoria Gold Top by Gibson, which is just amazing. I've got that running into a TC Electronic flashback pedal, a JHS Bonsai, and the Marshall 1987X 50-watt Plexi. I like things that are nice. Just like every other song on Appetite for Destruction, we're going to be tuned down a half step to play this song. So put your guitar in that E-flat tuning. So let's talk about the delay settings that I'm using here, because there's a lot of varying information about this. But it's really important that you run this in front of your amp. It's going to give you like a dirtier delay sound. I tried doing this like digitally with the plug-in and stuff, and it just sounds too clean. But as soon as I put the delay in front of the amp, it sounded just right. Let me show you guys my actual delay settings that I have going on there on the flashback. But if you've got a Boss DD3 on your board, here's Slash's exact settings that he uses. Big thanks to my buddy Matthew for sending me that. Whatever delay pedal you're using, what you want to aim for is to hear about 5 repeats after the initial attack, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something in that area. And you can hear how the delay itself starts off being almost as loud as the guitar signal itself. Again, listen to the original recording, you'll hear it loud and clear. Now let's talk about the time setting going on here, because this makes a huge difference and it also sheds some light on what Slash was actually playing right there. What I see from a lot of lessons is guys trying to set the delay so that they can just pick one B note and it does all the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da repeats after that. That's actually not what Slash is playing. Slash is playing the G fret 4, then the open B, then back to that G fret 4. So he's giving us 3 notes at the start of this. 1, 2, 3. And then the delays are repeating that. It's almost like Slash is like winding up to play the actual riff itself. Now, if you've got a delay pedal where you can dial in exactly how many milliseconds of delay you're after, shoot for around 460-ish. It's not exactly in time with anything. It just sounds really cool. What I shoot for is whenever I play that initial, burst of 3 notes, I want the delay to sound like triplets after it. Triplet, 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 like that, which isn't the tempo of the song, but that's what makes it cool, is that it's kind of messy. So as for how to play the riff itself, I'm going off of the way that Slash showed Nikki Sixx how to play it over on Nikki's channel. He does that in My Favorite Riffs series, and this is the way that Slash himself played it on there, so that's what I'm going off of. Okay, what we're going to do is to start off there by playing, like I said before, that 4th fret G, open B, 4th fret G thing. Now the actual descending pattern, I think it'll be easier to hear this if I turn the delay off, so that'll make this a little bit easier to keep up with. Here's what we're playing. I'll play it here for you at stepdad speed. So basically it's a pedal tone lick. All that we're doing is walking down the B minor pentatonic scale and using that open B string there as a pedal tone. So what you're going to do is to play that 4th fret G and then your open B, then go down to the 2nd G, open B, 4th D, open B, 2nd D, open B. So you've done 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 so far. And these last 2 are just going to have 2 notes. Open D, open B, 2nd A, open B. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now with all of the subsequent repeats, Slash kind of slides into that first B note. So it'll sound like this. Notice that you want to play that with a good amount of palm muting going on at the bridge. It's going to keep all those notes sounding nice and crisp and keep those open strings from just ringing out too loud and overpowering everything. Now the hardest thing about this is definitely the picking, because there's so much string skipping going on in there. Now you could alternate pick your way through this. That'd be a really challenging feat. Down, up, 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 down, up. Kind of flip-flops through there. That's really tricky. Now I'm not really sure about how Slash picks it, but for myself, I find I have the most success whenever I play downstrokes on all the fretted notes and grab that open B string with an upstroke every time. Reason being is because if I'm doing a downstroke on the lower strings, it puts me going towards the B string, and if I do an upstroke on the B string, it puts my pick going back in the direction of the low notes that I'm gonna need next. So I'll play it like this. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, like that. But you could also play this with some hybrid picking, using your middle finger of your picking hand to play that open B string every time. Slash definitely doesn't play it that way, but it makes it a little bit easier if you're not very good at string skipping. Now sometimes I see people playing this riff in such a way that they actually move the open B to being the 4th fret fretted G after they reach the D string. Okay, here's what I mean. So you'll play, then at this point, switch all of your B's to being right here, 4th fret on the G string. So then you play, okay, so watch it again here. Again, that's not how Slash played it on the Nikki Sixx video, but if you're unfamiliar with string skipping or just can't really get that down, that's an option that involves a little less work for this hand, but a little bit more work for this guy over here. I would say just pick whichever one works the best for you and take it from there. So there you go, guys, everything you need to know how to play that legendary intro, just like Slash did. But if you got an appetite for a little bit more GNR, be sure to head on over to my channel. I've got a couple different videos devoted to this song. One's called like 5 Hidden Licks Slash Plays and Welcome to the Jungle. And I'm just about to upload another video showing you guys how to play both of those awesome guitar solos in the song. So be sure to check those out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and a huge thanks to Sweetwater for having me over on their channel again. As for you guys, I recommend getting away from here and going to play some guitar. Less clicking, more picking.